Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay back here with another vid. I know it's been a while since I seen y'all, since y'all seen me. A lot of things have been happening. So in this video, I want to just, give y'all kind of a little life update as well as some game on just, how I've been looking at the journey, right? As y'all can tell from the title of the video, resistance equals growth. So I'm gonna be talking about, kind of just a little bit what's been happening, and how that's led to the growth and how I'm looking at, especially moving into 2022. So let's hop into it. But yeah, man, like I said, it's been a nice little second since we talked. What has changed? I have recently went full-time with my online business, so that's something big. Last time we talked, I was still doing DoorDash, I was doing modeling a little bit, and I was still trying to grow my online business. But now I don't have to DoorDash, so I just do the online business as well as some modeling and acting stuff on the side. That's still progressing, that's still picking up. And then other than that, just been trying to stay focused on my health, still staying on this journey, off and on, going through the hiccups, right? And just trying to stay focused on all key areas. So let's dive into that. So I guess one thing is what I've noticed. Y'all know how I split up, life into 3 big pillars usually. So it's like health, wealth, relationships, and then I throw character as like the big thing over all that. But when I look at how you focus, you can only put so much focus on one area of things. So I've noticed, like, since I've gotten more focused on wealth and since I've been more tapped in with business stuff, my health has been slipping, and the relationships has never really been fully there. They're good, they're decent, but they can always be better. But I noticed that once I was more on point with my health, then the wealth wasn't there, right? So it's just a balance of trying to figure out how to balance all those different types of things. And just keeping in mind that once you experience these different type of problems, that's just a sign of growth. It's a quote from Grant Cardone. He says that you need bigger problems. The problem you have is your problems ain't big enough, right? So it's like a lot of times if people go about starting a business, their problems are, oh, I don't have any clients, I got to get my first couple of clients. Then the next goal should be to have the problem of having too much clients or having too much work to do. Now you need to figure out how to delegate, how to outsource. So resistance in its purest form is not negative or positive. It just is what it is. And you can, based on your reaction towards that resistance, will make it negative or positive. So if you react positively to resistance, then that's where the growth comes from. And that's where the title of this video comes from. But if you react negatively to the resistance, then now you're allowing the resistance to have control over you, and you're not rising to the level of the challenge, right? Because I like to think that God gives you challenges because he knows you can handle them. He knows you can get past them. He knows that it's needed on your journey to be where you want to be ultimately. You feel me? You're not going to enjoy every single step of the path, but as you're going along and you meet these areas of resistance, don't look at them as negative and like you're not supposed to be here. Look at it as, this is what God has to put me through right now so that I can be well prepared and well equipped for when I do get to the next level where I'm trying to be at. So that's how I try to like look at stuff. So I'm not mad, I'm just recognizing that it's a new problem, right? I never had this problem before. My health has always been on point these last couple of years. For the most part, it ain't perfect, right? But diet's usually been on point, the workouts has usually been on point. For a minute there, I was not working out, eating out every day, and just like in the trenches, energy drinks, just like compromising my health to get money, which I just had to live at that time, right? But now I'm just looking at it as the whole picture and realizing like how they all intertwine with each other, and I need to properly spread that out. And that's just how I'm diagnosing the problem. Like the problem is the health. I've noticed why it happened, why it hasn't happened in the past, and now it's a new problem, and now it just needs to be tackled. So, I just look for those areas of resistance all throughout life because I know those are the areas I have to grow. Like, for example, if you are nervous to make a YouTube video like this, or if you are nervous to public speak and you have to give a talk or a speech at class or something like that, that's not meaning that you're not a good speaker. That's not meaning that you're not good on video. That's not meaning that you shouldn't do it. That's just showing you where you need to improve. Because obviously you wouldn't even be having that in alignment with your path if it wasn't something you were supposed to be doing. I feel like everything happens for a reason. So why would you even be put in a position where you need to public speak if that's not a skill that you should be improving on? Why should you even record a YouTube video and say you're shitty at it? Why should you keep going if that's not something you're supposed to be doing? Like, if you have the vision that I'm supposed to be this YouTuber, I'm supposed to be this, I'm supposed to be that, and then you experience resistance on that path, that's like a blessing, right? That's God saying that this is the attributes that you're going to need to get to ultimately where you want to be. So you need to attack that resistance head on, and just look for the opportunities to where you can grow. Because growth is ultimately what's going to lead to fulfillment. So I want to touch on that too. Because, you know, I've started online business in like 2018, right? So it's been about 3-4 years, maybe even 2017, late 2017 or something like that. So it's been about 3-4 years since I started my first business, and I've had certain goals that I've been wanting to hit since I've started business, right? Monetary goals, different things like that, goals I want to reach with the business. And this previous month, I finally reached one of my biggest goals that I've been trying to hit for a long time. So I've noticed that with that happening, you know, I was like, when I was going through the manifestation process of thinking about the goal, thinking about how life would be like about the goal, thinking how I would feel when I reached the goal, all these different manifestation techniques, which all worked. I'm gonna tap into that too, like how I actually reached that goal. Stay tuned for that video, it's coming soon. I'm back on the YouTube grind all 2022, let's get it. But you know, I thought that that goal was gonna provide more fulfillment for me because I put so much attention and intention to it. I thought that once I hit it, it was gonna be like, oh shit, like this is crazy. Like I finally, you know, how I was visualizing it, I thought it was really gonna feel like that. But what I came to find out was once I hit the goal, it was just like, oh, okay. Like not much changed. And I kind of view that as a positive because that means I was good before I hit the goal. Like no dramatic mood changes. Like I was happy before it happened. Like I was happy DoorDashing. Like I, you know, because that happiness or that fulfillment ultimately comes from just simply the growth of you as a person, as whatever path you're on, whatever career path, whatever life path you're on. Growing it within that path is really the satisfaction. When you're not growing, you're dying. There's no stagnation. It's either atrophy, death, entropy, or growth, life. There's no middle. So I think just as long as you keep moving and you're moving towards ultimately your bigger goals and not being stagnant and not being scared and not being doubtful, I think that that will ultimately lead to the most growth in your life. It's led to the most growth in my life, and also the most satisfaction, because once you get these arbitrary goals and different things like that, nothing's gonna really change. You have to find that peace and that happiness within first and recognize that it's all happening. It's patient. And I think that's another reason why I wasn't too excited, is because I know the bigger goals I have like in life, right? So this is just like a stepping stone, like the very minimum stepping stone to get to that next level. So now the attention's on the next level. Like it's no big thing. But you know, it's great. I'm not complaining. And yeah, I'm back on YouTube. My bad. But yeah, I'm back on YouTube, you feel me? Because that's kind of where I'll wrap it up with is, you know, you can make all the money in the world, but if you're not tapped into that purpose of like why you really doing it and the impact that you want to create to either the people around you, the people of the world, whoever it may be, if you don't have that social connection, you can never really truly get that fulfillment, that pure peace and joy and alignment. In my opinion, I feel like we're here to serve the world with our gifts, which is why, you know, YouTube is a big part of that purpose for me. So definitely going heavy and staying consistent with that all 2022. And I guess the direction, since it's been a minute, if you're new watching this or if you're old watching this, you just need a refresher. You know, really, I just want to document the journey of becoming my best version. You know, I feel like becoming the best version of yourself is everyone's obligation on this planet. Figure out why you're here and try to obtain that to the highest levels possible. And then as I become the best version of myself and I document that, and I document what's worked for me, what didn't work for me, how I improve, all these different things, how I are able to grow, hopefully you guys take one inspiration from that to become your best version, and inspired and realize it's possible and anything can happen for you. And then also the education aspect, hopefully I give you tangible advice to where you can apply to your own life and see the growth happen for you. So with that being said, hope y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Comment what y'all want to see next. So I'm tapping in, like I said, vids are coming. And yeah, it just feels good to be back. It feels good to get it out. This is the purpose. I just want to serve. I just want to impact. I want to change lives. So yeah, we back on it. It's good to see y'all. Hope it's good to see me, I guess. Whatever. I'm rambling now, but y'all get the gist, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace. Oh, like, comment, subscribe. I already said comment, but subscribe if you're new. Like the video to get it out there. Follow me on Instagram, Javian, at Javian Hodges. Posting more lifestyle, behind the scenes, whatever content there. Get your next one. Peace.